And we have Les and Jesse here joining us this morning from Fly Like a Local. Fly like you mean it is the way I've heard it. But well, we're going to learn how to fly like a local. Does that mean I have to know, you're going to tell me what I need to know about the local area? You're going to tell me about what I need to know about the local pilots, right? So
Local
go ahead and
pilots.
introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing and how you got there.
I'm Les. I'm the owner, and Jesse's our media spokesperson.
All right. Jesse?
Yeah, so I've been working with Les to help him get the word out about his app he's created. So he created it back in 2022. Okay, so he had a little incident on the airport in Michigan, and he was stranded and needed some help. The airport, the FBO was closed. There's no resources near there.
Right.
And so the situation he was in, he was unable to get the help he needed. So he decided to create this app to network with local pilots. So what the point of the app is to network with local pilots and create a community of GA pilots. That way you guys can communicate of resources of assistance, mechanical assistance, restaurants, stuff like that.
So this is a social app making connections using your cell phone, right? And is it iPhones, Android, or
Yeah, right now it's just for iPhones.
just iPhones? Okay. And compare it to give people a picture. Compare it with other social apps, WhatsApp and Facebook and the like. How would you position it there?
It's kind of similar to those. You create a profile picture. You can put your contact information. Eventually, you'll be able to put like your phone number down and some photos to make it more of a personal app like Facebook. So it's just it's a messaging app. It's to just message with other people. It's almost instantaneous. You got to have your notifications on, and that way you just establish a quick two-way, simple. It's very simple communication amongst the pilots there. So you can connect with one certain pilot if you're familiar with that person, or you could do the whole group. So you can also do like a group messaging amongst fellow hangar rental people there. So if you want to communicate with the whole airport, it's like a group social networking messaging app amongst like a group text message.
Sure. So how long is your app been up and running?
So it began in 2022 and became live in 2023.
Yeah, it's 23.
So we've been up 3 years.
So how large of a network have you put together at this point?
So we got about 1,000 downloads so far, and we're still continuously growing.
Okay.
Is it fee-based or ad-based?
There is a small fee, about the price of extra large pizza.
All right.
But it's free to download and take it for a test spin. And if you do decide to subscribe, if you want to do monthly, it's $2.99. If you want yearly, you get it cheaper. It's $24.99.
Nice.
So, and this is a little bit of a different app from something like some of the other just straight information that you get off of a directory or something. So this is more of a social media app. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, this is more of a communication
And
app.
it's interactive between the users.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, there's some basic information about the runways and the frequencies, but it's not a whole lot of detailed information about that. I think a lot of people will probably resort to their EFBs to get detailed information, but there's very basic information there about the local airports when you click on the icon.
Give us an example of what kind of information might be on pick an airport.
So right there, it's got the runway numbers, the Unicom, and the frequencies there, and that's about the basics for the information for the airports there. It's mainly created to communicate with people about like what's the best restaurants. Can I get some information on the FBO, the hours, who's
Crew
working,
cars.
crew cars, availability, what are the best restaurants, where are the best museums to visit, some stuff that you can't typically get from your common EFB apps.
So is there a way to look up members geographically? Say, I know I'm going to this town, and I'd like to reach out to somebody in that area. If they've published their location through the app, I can reach out. Somebody I don't know. I never met them before, right? But I can reach out and say, hey, come into your area. How do I get a rental car?
Yeah, absolutely. You can go in there. It's GPS based, so you'll go in the airport. You know you're going to click the icon, and you'll see the members that are up there. You can message each member individually, or you can create like a group text and just send out an all-call message to everybody in that who's subscribed to that airport.
So I guess I'll take it from the other side. If I have this app, and do I put my information there as well, and then do I have a way to list my availability and what I know or what I might or might not know about a certain place?
Yeah, absolutely.
Contact me if you want to go to a great pizza place.
Yeah, you can put that information in your profile with your phone number, email address, stuff like that. You can also subscribe to 3 of your favorite airports. So if you're familiar with 3 airports in the area, you're kind of an ambassador of those.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna. I'm sorry, I'm an Android user, so I had to set my phone back down again. But yeah, I was going to try to get the app on there and get to look at it a little bit. But yeah, it sounds like a great way for people to network and a great way to get information, especially in a situation like you were talking about when you started up about being able to, an FBO's closed, you're on the ground. You can't even see the fuel farm, it's like, now what?
Nobody's there.
Yeah, nobody's there,
Yeah.
And it just doesn't sound like a good idea to sleep in the plane tonight.
Pick a local, boom, there you go. It's like having roadside assistance at any airport, any place. Well, in the United States.
Right.
And I would imagine that, I don't know if you call them members on this. What do you call them? Subscribers. That a subscriber could say, hey, I'm also a mechanic in this area in case you need help.
Yep.
There's no reason why they couldn't put that information out there.
Yep. I'm not sure if you keep track of any kind of metrics or anything like that, but do you have any idea how many airports that this would work at?
All of them.
All of them in the United States, yeah.
So what if there's not a member local to that airport? That's what
Pick one closer.
Okay, so there's usually somebody in the area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the smaller airports might be difficult, but once you get to the bigger regional, international airports, something in the vicinity of, you'll probably find a couple members.
Right. What else can you tell us about your app?
Well, it's basically once you choose an airport, you can put pictures from that airport, some general information about the airport, as a guide, for that airport.
Right.
And you have, let's say, you have a local airport, like, say, you pick Lakeland Linder, and it comes up. You can throw a couple of pictures on there. You can throw general information, and people can go ahead and message you or message a whole group.
Nice.
That is nice that you can make little subgroups so that if you have a fly out or a chapter or whatever and they don't want to provide some other messaging platform, they could use this.
Yes.
All right. And if I brought a group to you, could we get a group discount?
Well, it's individually based.
I'm negotiating on radio.
Negotiating on the air.
It's individually based for each person, but anybody who sends a message to FLAL at Lakeland Linder gets some free swag this week only.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so you just look them up on this airport, FLAL, all lowercase letters, message them on the app, and they'll find you and get you some free swag.
Nice.
Super.
How are you guys reaching? I mean, you're here. You have an exhibit booth here at Sun Fun.
No.
Okay, but you're. So how are you reaching out to
social
to the community?
media?
I mean, of course, there's Sun Fun Radio.
Yeah, Sun Fun Radio. What else do you need?
What else do you need? Exactly.
Social media, Facebook.
And podcasts. Both Tom and I work with podcasts, so we'd encourage you to
reach out
to the podcasters who do reach a large part of the general aviation community.
Yeah. Just plain radio is after this.
Perfect. All right, you've got that message.
There you go.
Well, and anybody who's ever gone into an unfamiliar airport knows just a little bit of local knowledge goes a long way.
It sure does.
Yes, it does.
Les and Jesse, thanks so much for helping out the general aviation community and for spending a few minutes.
You are listening